Tony D and Little Joan, and this is your Piney podcast. All things South Jersey. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out the Pineys, books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Book 18 dropping soon. Trying to finish it up possibly this week. And of course, don't forget the t-shirts. I'm wearing one right now. The logo for the Pineys on my shirt is going to be, I lightened it up. I thought it was a little too dark when I got the sample in, so I spruced it up a little bit just for you. All right, let's get into it. First, we'll start with the police blotter and then move into other stuff. Just a quick note, I'm on weekend filler, PH filler, this weekend. I think it was already on. The article's up and the link is up. I'll put it in the description. This is a little video about the Holy in Mount Holly for haunted. I think we were going to call it like Haunted Mount Holly or something. And so I'm on there. I brought the books and told the story of the Holy. I look very piney in this shot. Very piney. All right. Let's get into it. First up, Glassboro, New Jersey shooting leaves one injured, suspect charged with attempted murder. Where the heck was that? Oh, Sicklerville. That was from a large. That was a shooting that occurred in a large crowd. Oh my God. Is this the same one? This is a Gloucester Township apartment complex. No, this is a different one. Homicide is under investigation in Gloucester Township after a man was fatally shot Wednesday in the doorway of his apartment. Oh my God, this is Lakeview. I know that apartment complex in the 500 block of Lower Landing Road. Oh my God, that's awful. Prosecutor, Atlantic City, man charged in gunshot head murder. Did I talk about this a few weeks ago? Sounds familiar. Yeah, it occurred June 26th. I think I remember that one. Trucker accused of laughing in disturbing New Jersey fatal crash video jailed until trial. Tractor trailer driver accused of causing a fatal crash on the New Jersey Turnpike, then laughing about it as he drove away, will remain in jail. Well, I gotta give him some benefit of the doubt. I mean, that could have been a nervous laughter. It could have been like, who knows? But if that's legit, maybe the judge is going to get on the sentencing part of that, I'm sure. And in another accident, a tractor trailer cab plunged off the Delaware Memorial Bridge into the river, and the driver died, and they just found his body. I don't even know how that happens. I mean, to me, when I'm driving across those bridges, I just don't see there's any way to get off the bridge, even if you drive. But I guess, a tractor trailer is heavy enough to break the barrier. A cold case homicide was cracked with DNA evidence in Camden. So he was charged with murder from a 2011 stabbing at an abandoned Camden house. Atlantic City man was arrested in a casino parking garage shooting. This is at the Ocean Casino parking garage Friday night. They responded to a shooting inside the casino parking garage. Jesus. You think you're safe in that parking garage, but... Teen found dead next to train tracks 10 years ago was a victim of a hate crime, not a self-deletion, according to a lawsuit. This was... What was her name? I remember it. Paul D. Amato of the Egg Harbor Township-based D'Amato law firm said at a press conference Friday that newly recovered text messages between Tiffany Valiente and at least two others include an anti-LGBTQ plus slurs directed at her. She identified as a lesbian shortly before she died, and her family said they believe she was kidnapped and murdered. Oh my God. That's terrible. I vaguely remember this event. What was her name, though? Her last name was Valiente. Yeah, they had a picture in the thumbnail of the girl, but not in the article. Missing Cherry Hill woman was found safe and unharmed, so that's good. Denise M. Riley had been missing since Wednesday, but they found her, so that's good. Someone was found. 6 firefighters suffer minor injuries in a building fire in New Jersey. This was in Jersey City. So good it was only minor. Army tactical vehicle rear ends a semi on I-95, causing traffic delays near exit 10. Huh. Wow, that guy's in trouble. His CO is going to get on him. Probe continues into alleged serial killer's burial site as recent dig comes up empty. Is this the one in AC? Investigation into a daughter's claims her father killed then buried bodies in wells about 400 acres of farmland near Omaha. Omaha? Oh, I thought this was with the AC murders. No, this isn't even our state. AC, press of AC. State police and dignitaries celebrate 70th anniversary of Red Lion Barracks, serving the Pinelands. I know where Red Lion is. I put that in book 10 of the Pineys. The story goes of Red Lion. There was a hunter named Parks who shot a mountain lion and it didn't die. He beat it to death with a musket and he dragged it back to the settlement, and that's why they named it Red Lion. New Jersey funds repairs for these 11 South Jersey bridges. Okay. Egg Harbor City, Clark's Landing Bridge. Also in Egg Harbor City, Greenbank Road Bungalow Park Bridge, Clementon Borough. Replacement of Garfield Avenue Bridge. This is over North Branch of the Timber Creek on Route 727. No, these bridges, the repairs cost over $1 million. Mill Township and Stone Harbor, that's like almost $3 million. In Maurice River Township, the Maurice Road Bridge, all over $1 million. Manchester Township replacement of the Commonwealth Boulevard Bridge. Pittsgrove Township Center Bridge. Man, millions. There's a lot of money here. And Gloucester County LBF project. A bunch of smaller bridge, I guess. While they're being repaired, some of New Jersey bridges are in the worst condition can be found in North Jersey. Well, that's good to know. At least we're sort of keeping up. New Jersey Union slams Murphy's 37% healthcare hike. Demand emergency legislative return. And here's where it gets into a weird area with unions. When unions demand things from the government. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think they should have that kind of power. We're paying for this. So these are public sector unions. So over 260 violent fugitives arrested in massive New Jersey sweep. So that's good. Operation Apex. I wonder if this had anything to do with immigration. I wouldn't be surprised. Of the 264 arrested, 31 were captured out of state and 2 overseas. Those 260 plus fugitives combined for 2,625 prior arrests. Notable arrests: illegal alien, and a lot of terrible murders. I won't read the murders, but a couple of them were illegal aliens, so I'm not surprised. So good. This is a good thing, getting dangerous people off the street. Switching over to politics, The Hill, Obama to fundraise for Democrats in New Jersey. This is about Mikey Sherrill, 100%. Again, we got to flip this state. They're vulnerable in New Jersey, and that's why they're bringing out the big guns. Legal notice posting is required at websites maintained by towns instead of newspapers under New Jersey state law. So Municipal officials may use print media, free or paid, to promote announcements once having met obligation. That's a little rule there. Cory Booker meets with Gaza's wanted war criminal. I'm surprised the Shore News Network would word it that way. Benjamin Netanyahu. I mean, he's not a convicted war criminal. He's an alleged war criminal at best, but he does face potential war crimes at The Hague. I doubt it. I doubt they're going to get him over there. Maybe after he leaves office. That may be one of the reasons he stays in office. And it looks like a lot of people met with him, so it's weird you're just singling out Cory Booker. Where is he in this picture? I don't even see him in that picture. But I'm not surprised. A lot of guys meet Netanyahu. Israel's Likud government does have a great deal of influence here. Anyhow, moving on. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Haddon Township Planning Board rejects cannabis dispensary application. That's a much smaller story. I'm not surprised. I mean, God, there's so many friggin' pot places now. Cost of replacing Ventnor's Dorset Avenue Bridge is mind-blowing. It's going to be replaced. Yeah, that does sound like a lot. $12 million. Oh, they said a comparable bridge in Port Republic cost $12 million. The one at Dorset Avenue would cost much more because it's a historic bascule bridge with environmental requirements and complex electrical mechanical software issues. Oh, great. Well, how about the casinos pay for it? More than half in Ocean City oppose Wonderland Luxury Hotel, new poll says. Yeah, I oppose it too. Bring back the Ferris wheel and the rides. Don't build some stupid luxury hotel. I think that's the last thing we need. Got plenty of hotels in Ocean City and plenty of room to build more, so. Murphy signs bill requiring study of data centers' impact on electricity usage. Let me give you a preview. Our electrical grid ain't in great shape here. Every year, something blows. So transmitters blow during the summer. I think we need, to shore up our electrical grid. But I guess we'll do the study. Have to be submitted within 15 months. These things take effing forever. But okay. I don't know. I guess we need to look at this. I don't know enough about it to really complain. 9 surprising things you're not allowed to put in the trash in New Jersey. Okay. 1 batteries, 2 computers and TVs, 3 motor oil, 4 light bulbs. Where the F am I supposed to take my light bulbs? Are you kidding me? 5 paint, 6 plastic bags. Are you nuts? Are you absolutely nuts? 7 medication or shots or needles of any kind. Well, I can kind of understand that one and some of these others, but 8 leaves and branches. Yeah, because they got a separate thing for that. And tires. Okay, I don't have any comment other than to say in my neighborhood, they say anything you get in a trash can, they'll take. So, and that has been mostly true for the entire time I've lived around South Jersey. So, once it leaves, it's usually not my problem. I haven't gotten any issues, but then again, I've never thrown anything away illegal that I'm aware of that I would admit on camera. Spending time outside, how to be aware of ticks this summer and why. Well, I mean, yeah, it's tick season. Dense forest, grassy area. So, the symptoms of Lyme disease. Fever, rash, facial paralysis. Oh my God, and an irregular heartbeat. Jesus. If you were to contract Lyme disease, there's ways to treat it. Antibiotics and Depends on how long you had it. Steps to protect you. Insect repellents. How to check for ticks. You check behind the ears. See, now I'm all paranoid. Back of the neck. Around the waist and in and along the hairline. That's not where I found mine. I found one behind my knee one time. So basically, here's my advice. How to remove a tick. Use tweezers, yeah. Yeah, I got mine off, fortunately, before it really bit into me. But one of the things I always tell people is to cover up. You know, you go into the woods, cover up, and then strip everything off and shake it out and make sure you didn't bring anything home with you. New Jersey residents should be aware of ride-seeking human trafficking scheme. What the F, man? A woman recently shared an unsettling experience on social media that's been making the rounds. Okay. She left the grocery store when an older woman approached and asked her for a ride. Something about an interaction didn't sit right. Instead of saying yes, she told the woman she needed to go back inside the store. Then things got weird. The elderly woman allegedly turned around and walked straight over to a van parked suspiciously close. Two men were sitting inside. The sliding door opened. The woman climbed in and they drove off. Was this a failed human trafficking attempt? Someone asks you for a ride and your gut says something off, trust it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You don't give hitchhikers rides. I mean, forget about it, even that. They could just get in the car and decide to rob you. Don't give strangers rides. This is sad. Musician dies days before his band's Camden concert. So this is guitarist Jeff Bavaro, founding member of Fish-Eyed Blues, has died. Band announced Wednesday. Cause of death was not revealed. He had a contemporary blues and blues rock sort of deal. And they had shows that they were going to do a show in Lindenwold. I'm not too far from there. That's a shame. That's a shame. Spotted lanternflies in New Jersey are back, but panic seems to be fading away. Well, I heard the bats are eating them. So, yeah, I knew this was a big deal. I had neighbors freaking out over these damn things, telling me, "Did you kill any lanternflies today?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not walking around killing things in my yard." They were here for like a couple of, maybe 2 seasons. They were annoying, and then now they're gone. So chill the F out. An elderly man dies trying to save a turtle in traffic on I-95. That's a shame. 87-year-old grandfather from Indiana River Country lost his life trying to save a turtle. Jeez. That's a shame. New Jersey amongst the lowest tippers, new study finds. You cheap bastards. So we ranked fifth worst states on the generosity index. I tip pretty good. I usually tip 20%. Yeah, so here are the worst. California is number 1. You kidding me? All the money there. Washington, I believe it. These are all the woke states, by the way. California, Washington, Connecticut, Massachusetts, then New Jersey, then New York, Maryland, Virginia. They're all blue states. Minnesota, Florida is number 10, though. That's surprising. The best states, West Virginia, probably one of the poorer states, too. Kentucky, Mississippi, Alabama, another poor state. South Carolina, New Mexico, Indiana, Idaho, Ohio, and Michigan. Other than Indiana and Michigan, the rest of them are red states, I think. Or no, New Mexico and Michigan, I think, are blue. Interesting. Oh, missed one. Experts say New Jersey should be putting paper towels in your fridge. Okay. I guess. Putting paper towels in the fridge to prevent produce from going bad. Okay. Rutgers approve $5.9 billion budget with sharp tuition hike and expanded aid for low-income students. So you hike the tuition to pay for the poor people? Okay. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't like what I heard was coming out of Rutgers during the pandemic. And, yeah, we'll see what happens to Rutgers in the future. What you need to know about this summer's ER spike in New Jersey. Ticks. ticks. Near record levels. Man, watch yourself out in the woods. New measles case confirmed in New Jersey. What you need to know. MMR vaccine. WMMR vaccine, apparently. So if you have the measles, you might have a runny nose, fever, watery eyes, and a telltale rash. The Ocean County case was confirmed on July 10th. Okay. So watch out for that. Playa Bowls. Mullica Hill opened Saturday, July 12th. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Delicious frozen treats in a tropical setting. Okay, have to get over there. These New Jersey mall shopping venues amongst the best in New Jersey. Okay. Number 7, the American Dream in Rutherford. Number 2, the Mills at Jersey Gardens in Elizabeth. Not the Hamilton Mall? Shocker. Mi Cafecito spot Woodbury opens Friday, July 11th, so that was 3 days ago. In-house made baked goods and bookstore. Bookstore. Oh, I'm gonna have to call you guys. Okay, good, you're open. Yep. Look for hopefully a talk there very soon. Chat GPT roasts 20 New Jersey towns so hard they might never recover. Oh, I gotta read this. Okay. So, ChatGPT brutally roasts 20 New Jersey towns. All right, I'm just going to read the South Jersey ones. Oh, wait, Jackson. Jackson is like someone slapped together some woods, outlet stores, and a roller coaster and called it a municipality. It's not a town. It's a zoning accident. Half the town's economy is based on teenagers vomiting on roller coasters, and the other half is please exit through the gift shop. It's because Great Adventure's there. Let's see. Manahawk and Seaside Heights. The place where dreams go to get mugged behind a t-shirt shop. Seaside Heights is what happens when a beach town is raised on energy drinks and poor life choices. That's brutal. That is brutal. Millville, here we go. Millville acts like it has a history because some guy made glass there once. You built your identity around molten sand and then just stopped trying. The only nightlife here is a Wawa parking lot lit by vape pens and flashing lights of the inevitable DUI checkpoint. That's not true. They got the Landis Theater. It's a caucus. We'll skip that. Tom's River, where dreams come to die in a sea of traffic jams and strip malls. That is true. That stretch longer than the patience of its residents. It's like someone took every Jersey Shore cliche, mashed them together, and forgot to add anything resembling charm or originality. Oh, Cherry Hill. Ah, yes, Cherry Hill, the suburban fever dream that thinks it's better than the rest of South Jersey just because it has a Whole Foods. Cherry Hill is what happens when people want to live close to Philly but still pretend they're above it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oh, Whiting. This sleepy little corner of the Pine Barrens, very true, where time stands still, ambition retires early, and everything smells faintly like mothballs and medical ointment. Whiting isn't so much a town as it is a waiting room for the afterlife. Half the town runs on rumor, the other half runs on Metamucil. Elmer? Man, you're roasting Elmer? Elmer looks like the kind of place Stephen King would set a horror novel in. That's true. Not because it's scary, but because it's too quiet and everyone's a little too friendly in that we've all been here for generations and you look new kind of way. Sussex, okay. Oh, Princeton. I'll read that one. Princeton is basically Harvard's overreaching, slightly neurotic cousin who won't shut up about how intellectually stimulating it is while sipping overpriced lattes that taste like burnt ambition. It's where academia meets small-town snootiness, and every coffee shop conversation includes at least 3 references to Nietzsche. That's pretty good. Oh, Cape May. Is it Cape May? Yes, it's Cape May. The locals walk around like they're extras in a Jane Austen novel, while tourists clog the streets in their pastel polo shorts, taking 47 pictures of the same lighthouse. Want to get to lunch? Hope you made that reservation back in February because everything's booked by couples named Chad and Becky who refer to their dog as their child. Brutal. Oh, this is fun. Trenton. Why kick a man while he's down? Let's see. Stone Harbor. Stone Harbor is what happens when rich people get bored and decide to build a town made entirely of boutiques, beige, and boomer entitlement. It's not a beach town, it's a trust fund and flip-flops. And the vibe, picture a Stepford Wives reunion with salt air and Chardonnay breath. It's very true. Oh, Woodbury. Woodbury is like the forgotten middle child of South Jersey. Old enough to have some history, but not interesting enough for anyone to actually care. Woodbury's motto might as well be, we're here, sort of. These are pretty great. Margate? The pretend it's Ocean City, but with fewer tourists and more old people shore town. Nice. Absecon, the town that's like Atlantic City's awkward little neighbor, tries to be relevant, but mostly just ends up a pit stop nobody really planned for. Damn. Mullica Township. Mullica Township, where cell signal goes to die and your neighbor might be a deer, a chicken, or a guy fixing his 1987 Camaro in the front yard. Atlantic City. Its neon-lit cautionary tale of what happens when you bet your whole town on casinos and, well, not much else. Folsom. If you blink while driving through, you miss it, but don't worry, that's the point. Oof. Port Republic. If you enjoy nature, hiking, or watching paint dry, congratulations, you'll fit right in. Pleasantville. Ironically named because pleasant isn't exactly the vibe you get when you drive through. Wow, they're going after everybody. Northfield. The town that tries to be charming but mostly just ends up as Atlantic County's waiting room. If you're into staring at parking lots or dodging rush hour on Tilton Road, Northfield's your paradise. Summers Point. I love Summers Point. Atlantic County's versions of I'm by the water but not quite sure what to do about it. Hamilton Township has just enough parks and golf courses to pretend like you have a life outside your couch. Egg Harbor Township, sprawling chaos. It's like someone dumped every strip mall, housing development, and gas station from the entire county in one place and then called it a town. I don't think that one's accurate. Galloway Township feels like someone built a college campus, shout out to Stockton, in the middle of the pine forest and said that's good enough for a town. Mays Landing, at what happens when small town charm meets let's throw in some chain restaurants and call it a day. Buena. I know Buena. I just drove through it last night. The town that sounds like it should be serving up margaritas and sunshine, but is really just quietly minding its own business in South Jersey's mez zone. Egg Harbor City, population small enough that everyone knows your business, whether you want them to or not. Egg Harbor Township, you're always 15 minutes from everything and yet somehow nowhere. Mullica Township, it's like the woods, but with zoning laws that gave up. Now they're getting kind of repetitive. Oh, here's Hamilton. Blueberry Central, where the berries are plentiful, but the nightlife is as lively as a sleepy librarian on a Sunday afternoon. See, that's not even true. We got 2 live theaters and tons of restaurants. So, ChatGPT is getting repetitive. Galloway Township / Smithville. Historic Smithville is cute if you're into old-timey vibes, fudge shops, and overpriced kettle corn. I don't really have a lot of kettle corn in Smithville, so those last few didn't quite work for me. All right, moving on. Red, white, and blue thrifts coming to Lawnside. Large 50,000 square foot store. Product recalled. Snack recall. Oh no. New Jersey families urged to check pantries for dangerous mix-up. Okay. This is Mondelez Global. What is it? Oh, it's Ritz Crackers? Ritz Crackers sandwiches. I don't know. When I get a recall like this, I mean, oh boy. So there's a bunch of, it looks like the peanut butter ones, all different sizes. So, yeah, I would just chuck them all out. 4 South Jersey resorts rank among the best in the Mid-Atlantic for 2025. Okay, number 3, Reed's at the Shelter Haven, Stone Harbor, of course. Number 5, Asbury Ocean Club Hotel, Asbury Park. Don't know that one. 6, Congress Hall in Cape May. classic. And 7, the Asbury Hotel in Asbury Park. So 2 from Asbury Park. 8, must-visit drive-in movie theaters in and near New Jersey. Now, I was told that the one I went to last night was the last drive-in in New Jersey. All right. Delsey Drive-In in Vineland. Okay, that's the one I went to. You're telling me there's more? All right, so that one's PA. That one's PA. That one's PA. That one's PA. That one's Maryland. That one's PA. That one's PA. There's only one. You had to make a list, and you had to frame it like that. Okay, so there is only one in New Jersey. Wendy's coming to Audubon, New Jersey, remodeling closed restaurant building. I guess. I mean, Wendy's, I wouldn't eat, in terms of fast food, I wouldn't eat below a Wendy's. Anything below Wendy's, no. But Wendy's is, not bad. The boardroom, for fast food. The boardroom offers indoor family fun in Ocean City. So, I guess it's like board games? Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. So, how the hell do they make money doing that? Oh, it's $5 an hour per person. Okay, so you go there and play board games. I assume they probably sell board games too. Yeah, looks like they do. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know why people wouldn't just buy games and bring it back to their house where they're sleeping, but okay. Cafe Crema brings totally delicious mid-80s vibe to Gloucester City. Where is this? Oh, I think I saw this. I think I talked about this place like 2 weeks ago. It's 100 South Broadway Street at Cumberland. That looks pretty cool. Unexpected bones found along a New Jersey hiking trail. What is it? Well, it's not human. Is it the Jersey Devil? Let's see. The skull. Got teeth here. Okay. It looks like, I would say, is that a deer maybe? So, I don't really say. Could be anything. I don't know. I would leave it behind because I don't want to touch it. Could be stuff on it, But it looked like it was picked clean pretty much. But geez, you didn't figure out what the skull was? I gotta think that was like some kind of small deer, right? I'm not sure by the teeth though. Doesn't appear to be a carnivore. Yeah, I'm going to go with a small deer of some kind. 42 Freeway. Is Aldi grocery store coming to Burlington Township in the former Little building? Maybe. Seems like an appropriate place for it. I think they're both supermarkets, right? South Jersey beaches score big for clean water. That's good to know. Let's see. America's 20th cleanest beaches. All right. So the highest one in New Jersey is Long Beach Island. It's number 17. Wildwood Beach. Oh, good for you, Wildwood. Number 18. So I'm surprised Ocean City's not on this list. I would think Ocean City seems pretty clean, but that's pretty good. Good to know, because I've always worried about the water quality in South Jersey shore beaches, because all the medical waste back in the day. You don't know how much that traumatized me. Quietest Jersey Shore town for a relaxing day trip is Spring Lake. Okay, it's a nice town. It's a little rich. It's more like Stone Harbor, but it's nice. Hip hop legend announced for Cherry Hill Convention, and it is Method Man. That's correct. So, when is that? When is the Monster Mania? The event I never seen, August 15th to 17th. Yeah, I don't think I could do it this year again either. I want to do Monster Mania, but so far the stars have not aligned for me. A beloved and extremely rare Dr. Pepper flavor is back on the shelves. Vanilla Float. Oh, it's naturally and artificially flavored? Don't you just add vanilla in it? Seems like it wouldn't be artificial. All right, enjoy that. Kelsey Grammer and family spotted vacationing in South Jersey. So it looks like, is his wife pregnant? Or is that his daughter? I can't tell. Oh, he's at Cape May. Yep, his wife Kate are expecting their 4th child. So yeah, she is pregnant. See? I wasn't being mean. So, where were they? Do we have a word on where they were? Grammer also owns Margaritaville in New York, Catskill, crap, blah, 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 blah. So, they were on, they were at the Virginia Hotel on Jackson Street in Cape May. Okay. Cool. Good to see you, Kelsey. Local pizzeria ranks amongst the nation's best South Jersey business. It's a pretty interesting looking pizza there. Burn marks are kind of weird, but I would eat it. Let's see. Bricko coal-fired pizza in Haddon Township. 28th on the top 50 top pizzas on the best pizzerias in the United States. I mean, it does look good. You can't beat like brick-fired pizza. You really can't. And good dough, you're all set. And speaking of delicious food, there's a poll going on in the Burlington County Times. What is your favorite ice cream spot in New Jersey? You, of course, already know what I voted. I voted for Royal Crown. But so far, Royal Crown is, where is it? Is it on the list here? Oh, sorry. I'm in trouble. Okay, there we go. So far, Mr. Softy is winning. Come on, people. I mean, it's perfectly fine ice cream, but I don't think it's the best. It's just around all the place. Next is Vincent's Homemade Ice Cream in Mount Holly. I've never eaten there, but if it's homemade, it's probably very good. Verona Custard in Vineland. Leo's Yum Yum in Medford. This is the order they're ranked so far. Dippy's Ice Cream, Dippy's Custard and Ice Cream in Mantua. Evergreen Dairy Bar in Southampton. Maple Shade Custard. Maple Shade. Where the heck is Royal Crown? Yeah, Royal Crown's too far. It's only gotten 36 votes. Okay. We need to do better than that, people. Go to the Burlington County Times and please vote for Royal Crown Ice Cream. It is absolutely the best, I promise you. Atlantic City Adventures, 5 fun things to do without gambling. Okay, number 1, stroll the Atlantic City Boardwalk. That's fun. It's not exactly exciting, but okay. Visit the Absecon Lighthouse. Okay. Explore the Atlantic City Arts District and Knowles Art Garage. Okay, that sounds like something to do. I don't know how good it is. Relax at the beach or take a water sport adventure. Okay, yeah, sure. Catch a live show or concert. This is a terrible list. I mean, we know all these. I thought you were going to give us something specific and cool. I missed the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, by the way. That was cool. Another zebra foal born at Cape May County Zoo. So that sounds cool and cute. Aw. There's a picture. Fast-growing restaurant adds its 5th New Jersey location. It's got a picture of a burger and fries. I don't know. Who is this? Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. Okay. Never heard of them. Or I did hear of them a few weeks ago, but I've never eaten there. So they have a restaurant in Cinnaminson, Linden, Burlington, and Toms River. And the newest just opened in Monmouth County in the future. Okay. So check that out. Victory and Demeat. New Jersey State Barbecue Championship comes to North Wildwood. What kind of joke is that? Demeat? Do you mean defeat? Is that supposed to mean defeat? Anyhow, that sounds like a delicious championship. Did I miss it? Is it already this weekend? The article showed up 7 hours ago, so maybe. Yeah, it looks that way. Let's see. More than 60 teams filled the parking lot near Hereford Inlet on Sunday, so that was today, for the final day of competition. Man, 60 teams. And did they tell us who won? Okay. The grand champion at this event is eligible to compete in the invitation-only American Royal World Championships held November 5th and 9th in Kansas City, Missouri. Chunky BBQ out of Hershey, Pennsylvania entered this year's competition as a 3-time defending champion. Results will be posted. Okay, so they didn't know the results. Monmouth County-based local Smoke BBQ won grand champion 4 times, the most at this event. All right. Delicious. I just found the most mouth-watering omelet in New Jersey. Here's where to try it. Okay. Is it Amy's? That's a good place. Amy's Omelet House. There it is. Yeah, I've been to the Summerdale one. It's good. Solid. Would totally recommend. All right, moving on. This Atlantic City seafood spot named the best in New Jersey. Place your bets. Before we get to the spot named, here are a few you should try if you're visiting New Jersey Shore this summer. These are probably not the one that won. The Crab Trap at Summers Point, my fave. The Lobster House in Cape May, also excellent. Jack Seafood Boil in Pleasantville, haven't been there. And Robert's Pace, Margate. So it was an Atlantic City restaurant. Doc's Oyster House. I've heard good things. I don't think I've eaten there. Heard good things, though. Delicious Bar and Grill in Central New Jersey. Well, there is no Central Jersey, but we'll see. I do like good food. It's in West Hampton, and it's called Recover Sports Grill in West Hampton. 109 Hancock Lane. That's I'm sure that sandwich is delicious, but that's kind of a bad picture. I think you needed a better picture of your burger, and it really needs some fries on the side, but okay. Oh, there's your fries. All right, good. Food experts, I'm getting hungry now. Food experts reveal where to get New Jersey's best breakfast sandwich. I'll tell you this. I poo-pooed the sandwiches at Wawa for a long time, and but I'm not normally up early enough to get a decent one. But on the way to Moods, since I found that Wawa card a couple of weeks ago, I've been using it to get breakfast to go to shows, and I had to stop in because I had to check my tire pressure. And I got myself a bagel sandwich. It was really good. Surprisingly good. It was fresh. That was the one on the way to 55. I forget the town. Breakfast sandwich. The Ocean Gate Deli and the Ocean Gate Creamery. So they're in Ocean Gate, I assume. And visit Passarella Brothers Deli for the best breakfast sandwich. This appears to be a pork roll. Yeah, this is in Chatham, New Jersey. It looks good. Yeah, it looks like pork roll. Oh, they said Taylor ham. No, it's pork roll, egg and cheese. Voted #1 in the state. It looks delicious. getting very hungry. Got to wrap this up. Top 5 must-try subs at Jersey Mike's according to food critics. You know, Jersey Mike's is a chain, but I got to say, their sandwiches are pretty decent. But let's see. Let's see what they pick for the best subs. Number 5 is a Jersey Shore's favorite. Number 2, if you go to Jersey Mike's Deluxe, you know it as number 2, and it's loaded with provolone ham and capicola. Number 4 is the original Italian. Get a number 13 at Mike's and have it Mike's way. You'll be glad you did. 3rd is Jersey Mike's delicious sub, turkey and provolone, better known as the number 7. Number 2 is the legendary Mike's famous Philly, and it's number 17, the best sub you'll ever have. And the top happens to be his favorite. It's with bacon and mayo, the club sub, number 8. My favorite, but I get this almost everywhere I go, is I get a cheesesteak hoagie. Delicious. Delicious. And finally, beloved coffee brand expands with New Jersey cold brew. All right. So this is Rook Coffee. It's opening a brand new headquarters in Tinton Falls and set to double cold brew output. So if you like cold brew, I guess it looks like they're canning it up. Is that a can? They got 11 shops already, one on Long Branch, another Red Bank, Malaplan, Wall, and more. So I don't like coffee, but if you do, I guess you got to try it. Because it's New Jersey, baby. It's New Jersey. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Jones, somewhere behind me, starting to fade. I got to get some more caffeine or go to bed. Tomorrow, I'll be in LBI, Beach Haven, at the LBI Historical Society for my 7 p.m. talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.